Okay guys, I'm back and I'm with a YouTube video. So let's begin.
She will actually be the president of the United States, Neil. Okay, so you don't have to answer that. That's fine. But there is a passion gap between the two camps, right? She's certainly piling up the votes on the delegates, particularly the super delegates. The Sanders camp has complained that without those super delegates, there's more of a race. What do you say? Well, I think the passion gap is definitely there. It's amazing how Sanders cannot seem to get the baby boomers or Generation X. He doesn't seem to be able to attract them. And it's unique. We haven't quite seen anything like that, or there's no passion of the African-American community for Senator Sanders. Well, he gets very young voters. He gets very young voters. I mean, well, you know what? And Neil, when you're espousing a socialist revolution, and young people maybe not understand the historical perspective. Now in Florida,
now what's this?
We know a lot about socialist revolutions, Nicaragua, Venezuela, Cuba. They haven't worked out very well because all those people live in Miami now. So I can tell you that's certainly the case. But clearly, we believe that Secretary Clinton is going to do incredibly well in Florida, and there's a lot of passion from a lot of people for her.
No one cares.
In Florida, which we believe, of course, is a melting pot of America, are coming out in big force for her. Mayor, what would you advise, and how would you advise Hillary Clinton, should she become the nominee, to deal with Donald Trump if he were the Republican nominee? Well, I can tell you that Secretary Clinton would never get down to the personal attacks that Donald Trump has done. You know, when you don't have a plan, Neil, what you only can do is attack someone else. And we've seen this in the Republican Party quite a bit. Secretary Clinton is about facts. She's about policy. She's about not having
That's one.
Having one America, America where everybody has opportunity. I mean, remember, you know, when you look at Donald Trump and his message is about, you know, inheriting great wealth and maintaining it. We don't know what his plan is, but the one thing I know about Donald Trump's plan is it definitely does not include increasing the inheritance tax, because that's the formula for his success, as we know. So I get a read from a lot of.
But he won't be coming back down.
They're almost praying for him to become the nominee. Then I'm thinking to myself, Mayor, maybe you and I are old enough to remember this, the same sort of dismissive attitude the Carter folks had about this.
No, he is coming back down.
Governor Ronald Reagan, who was emerging as the likely Republican nominee, and they were salivating at that prospect because, and they were buoyed by polls that showed them beating him by
I would be standing over here.
Your colleagues are taking
that good?
Too lightly. That is Donald Trump too lightly. No, I think that Secretary Clinton doesn't take any opponent lightly.
Yeah, now that's
good.
good.
Matter of fact, I think that any opponent will be very challenging, but I think the American people,
no it's lagging.
Republicans pick as their nominee, are going to have a very clear choice to make. Are you about increasing the middle class, helping the people of America with a real solid plan, or are you about the 1%, maintaining wealth for those who have it, and really
Here's the smack,
which we have today? Mayor, thank you for taking the time in your crazy schedule. We appreciate that very much. Thank you for the opportunity. All right.
You know, this one right near me.
We don't know how many. I could see by my eye, maybe about a dozen or so, Pam. It's hard to quantify there, but there didn't seem to be any serious or certainly violent dust-ups here a day after a big one last night that has drawn attention
there's
to
one.
not only Donald Trump and what he says, but how he says it and his demeanor on the stump. He's the only candidate who gets this type of grief, he says, because he's the only candidate who gets these types of crowds. We are on it. You are watching a live Costa Frida. They're not going away.
The killers. I just want to say that it's so easy. Oh, I do this.
Oh no, there's some pigs.
So well. I do it so well. So here's the story. You ready? And by the way, I put in some of the greatest financial statements ever seen by man into the General Elections Commission. Everyone said, he'll never give his financials. I reported all of my financials. And the reporters are saying, oh, damn it. They're really good. They were hoping. And a friend of mine who's a very rich guy said, now I know you're rich, because you would have never run if you weren't really rich.
You know that moment? The moment you realize you need to do something.
Sorry. Lag.
When you changed jobs, you certainly didn't take a sabbatical. You didn't even go on vacation. So why should your retirement savings? Welcome to the new ScotTrade. Whether you know where you're going or need guidance to get there, we're here to help. Now is your moment.
From the moment they wake up, doers don't stop. Every day is a chance to do something great. And for the ones they love, they do anything. Sears Optical has glasses made for doing. Right now, buy one pair and get another free. Quality eyewear for doers. Sears Optical.
I'm Andy, and I lost 30 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Listen up, guys. Want to shed a few pounds? Got a beer belly going on? Can't fit into your pants? I got one word for you. Nutrisystem.
I'm Essex, and I lost
I don't know.
I'm Trevor, I
Nope.
lost 60 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Lose weight fast with Nutrisystem's all-new Turbo 10. You can lose weight too. Real guys, real results.
I'm Michael, and I lost 50 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Put down the pie, pick up the phone, and get with the program
Okay.
today. Lose up to 10 pounds in your first month, 5 inches overall. You'll love it. Money back guaranteed.
The food was delicious.
If you like me and you like to tell me.
This is what you
Yep.
need to do. This is perfect for me, especially guys who don't want to cook.
So get off the couch and order your 28-day Nutrisystem plan
Okay.
right now. Get 1 week of all-new Turbo Shakes free and 1 week of NutriCrush Shakes free.
My supply is here.
You eat the food.
Thank you so much.
Call 877-282-DIET and get the all-new Turbo 10 with 14 shakes free.
Are your shoes taking over your closet? Double your space instantly with shoe slots.
Yep.
Amazing shoe stacking organizers that double any
long
size space. So you have a place for new shoes and other things.
Rugged
Visit shoeslots.com for these and other fine retailers.
Goes
This
on
little guy's about
all
to make
day.
his first deposit.
Would you like to open up a savings account for him? Great.
Thanks to Mom and Dad and their safe driving bonus check. Come on, Stars.
Oh, look at this. Safe
What was
driving.
that? Oh,
Safe drivers.
pig.
Lucky little fella.
Only
I'm
Allstate
back here,
gives
you
2
pig.
bonus checks a year for driving safe. See how much more an Allstate agent can do for you. Call 877-644-3100.
Like in most families, Dad's always the last to know. That's why accident forgiveness was the first thing he asked for.
Now watch this.
Michael James? Middle name. Not good.
Get accident
I'm going to
forgiveness
shoot
from
this
Allstate
pig.
and keep your rates from going up just because of an accident. Find out how a local Allstate agent can help better protect your family. Call one right now. And if you're a safe driver, you can save up to 45%.
Just a few more ways the good hands are doing more than ever before.
Told you.
See what the personal service of an Allstate agent can do for you. Call 877-644-3100.
All right, so many candidates, a little time. You're looking at Bowling, Missouri. There's a Ted Cruz rally. He is addressing the troops. One of the states is up for grabs. 52 delegates in the state for the Republicans, 89 for the Democrats. It's a winner-take-all state. The only one that isn't that day is North
Okay.
Carolina. 72 delegates up for grabs on that Tuesday, proportionally allocated, though. I don't know what the minimum requirement is to get a delegate. I don't know if it's one of those 5, 10, or 15%
Hold on.
showings. But again, Missouri among the states that they're all angling for, including Ted Cruz. Today, Florida also, we talked to Marco Rubio a little earlier.
There is a roof near
here.
here.
And it's all on the line for him. He did not indicate that if he loses Florida and misses a chance of getting all 99 delegates,
But
that he's
where
going to
is
hold up his 10. He says that's not the case, that he will continue to fight on. Steve Harrigan is in Coral Gables, where a lot of early voting for this primary has already commenced.
You know, when you talk to poll workers here, they say they haven't seen anything like it in the past 10 years as far as numbers of people coming out early to vote.
Hold
More
on.
than 1 million
Hold
early
on.
and absentee ballots
Hold on.
already cast in Florida.
The
And many of those people who
relocation.
have not taken part in previous
I
votes
knew
who
that
have
you
voted
could
in the last two
teleport.
elections make up almost 1 in 5 of those votes. This is, of course, a closed primary in Florida. No crossover voting between Democrats and Republicans.
Now,
But
get
already
ready to
almost
die.
1/4 of the people expected to vote have done so here in Florida, Neil.
Do we know how that vote typically cuts toward Rubio, toward Trump? I mean, we're told that a lot of late voters, buoyed by the sort of momentum of the Trump campaign, might be going to him. Any way to tell?
So that you can't see my phone.
Typically, in other states,
right now.
Trump has done very well with early voters. People
trying to
eager
aim
vote
it
for him
at
as
this
soon as
roof.
possible. That might not be the case here in Florida, where Rubio has done well. Among
And it
early voters,
froze.
it's really a fight
Yay.
for Senator Rubio's life here in
It
Florida. He's asking the
froze.
people in Florida to believe in him. He's
Let
really
it go.
crisscrossing the state from north to south. He'll end up in central
You see
Florida.
that
And Trump, too, is adding
wolf,
events. He's going to be in Boca Raton tomorrow. An interesting factor, because this
it's
is a
right
winner-take-all
over
primary.
here.
Ted Cruz, even though he's trailing in third, is campaigning aggressively here in Florida, maybe to try and deliver a knockout blow to Marco Rubio. Neil?
You know, Steve, one of the things that Rubio mentioned yesterday that caught a lot of people's attention, and he kind of touched on again with me this morning, is this idea that You know,
We'll come back for part 2. Bye.